Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. The last reading says flipping tables. Just kidding, JK. I don't remember what it was about at all because I did that reading a month ago. Last time. So, sorry. So sorry. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for Scorpio. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread. Your card, wow, is the Emperor. What's crossing you? Is the Knight of Cups. Ooh, okay. What did we say before? It was like Scorpio rejected one love off or something. Let me see. Click on it. This is the one before. Okay. It says rejected one love offer, then there's another, and then the one after that says flipping tables. Just kidding. Seems like something caused you to cut something off. LOL. Now what? I write the weirdest stuff. Been signed out of my Zoom. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you are the Emperor. What's crossing you is the Knight of Cups. I don't know, I just went on this tangent. Wonder what you cut out. Up top is the Lovers, okay? That is a decision. Below, ooh, is the Knight of Swords. That's in your foundation. Is the Knight of Swords. 1,000 cards came out. In your recent path is the Strength card. Okay, that makes sense. In your future, we have, ooh, the Four of Wands. I did kind of see that poking out when I was shuffling. I think when I cut the cards, yeah, or like it was at the bottom or something like that. How you see yourself? Is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? You see yourself as working. How other people see you? Is the Four of Pentacles, okay? They see you as a hardworking person. Your hopes and fears? Is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Maybe fearing change. And the outcome is the Hermit, okay? That's nice. The bottom of the deck is the Star. Okay, the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who's just really in control of everything. Obviously, you know, that's all the kings put together. And that's clarified with the Eight of Wands. So that could be about traveling, could be about some type of message. You could have a message, perhaps. I'm gonna get another card. So interesting. So you're kind of just like really kind of standing in your power right now, and then you've got a message. You've got something to say. Oh, and the Knight of Cups is here. Is this dark? Should I turn the light on? Crap. Whatever, I'm not gonna do it. I make things more complicated. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. Two came out. The Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So that's maybe even like wanting to bring balance to a situation, maybe kind of seeing that things are not working like in the best way possible. And then Six of Cups is like maybe perhaps even like going to your past in order to either realize, maybe you can use your wisdom from relationships in the past, kind of apply that to things that are going on today. The Lovers. What's the Lovers? Well, 2 came out. Temperance and the Moon. Interesting. Like 3 major arcana here, and the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups right now too. So really what's crowning you and like what's up top, or wondering, where your perfect fit is. It seems like you kind of doing this process of where you've leveled up, and now it's almost like, now what? You've gone through things because you had the Strength card in the past. So there were some things that you had to really be strong about. I wonder what the flipping table, whatever. I'm so sorry I don't watch these readings, but honestly, it's just like this kind of stuff really just comes to me, So it only has 1 like and only 24 views. So obviously nobody even cares. I'm talking to nobody. I'm just kidding. So really kind of what is crowning you at the moment is needing to find what your balance is. This is like the Community card in the Kipper deck, kind of wanting to find out where your place is. When you level up, it's like the people that were in your life before, maybe they don't really apply now, and so maybe you feel kind of lonely, or you just don't have as big of a circle anymore, and that's kind of something to get used to. So below, the 9 of Swords is clarified with the 10 of Swords. So something really has gone down that has ended something. The Magician, it's something that you manifested. That's every reading that I've done now, Libra, Virgo, and now you, has been talking about leveling up, and that sometimes people have to stay in the past. The ones that are supposed to come with you will come with you. I just saw a meme when I was taking a break. It was like, I don't know, I forget now. It's basically the same thing. The ones that are meant to be, that love you, they're not going to leave you. It was something like that. Only the ones that aren't really meant to be are the ones who are going to leave you. Ones that would ditch you or whatever in your time of need. So having this kind of ending, you can tell that it's still really troubling you at this moment, keeping you up at night and having you worry because of things that you had to end. But the Magician is saying, you have everything you need. Yep. So in the past, the Strength card is clarified with the World card. So these are the things that you had to do in your past. You had to have these endings. These endings have already happened in this reading, right? Time is not real. So in your past, or what's going to happen, whatever was having to say goodbye and do these things, but it's showing that you are still suffering on the inside with the endings that you had to do. Maybe it hurt people or people hurt you. What did we just watch? The Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I know I'm like terrible with movies. I know it came out a gajillion years ago. Didn't see it until yesterday. And when he said goodbye to like one of the snakes, right? He turned on him. Like the second it happened, he's like, oh, you think you could get rid of me? Well, I have all these like, evidence and stuff against you, that you're gay, that's gonna like bring it out to the world. And he was like, screw you, dude, like whatever, do what you have to do, like whatever, and then the guy immediately was like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean it or whatever. But already showing that that's what you're capable of when the mind goes to that, really brings out like, the worst or their true side or whatever. Those are the things that you have to say goodbye to, and when you said goodbye to them, that's what they showed. And so you're like, well, okay, like seemed like it made it pretty concrete in Freddie Mercury's mind, like, okay, yeah, screw you, buddy, like you suck. but it still hurts. You're still affected by it. It still hurts you. You know what I mean? The Four of Wands, wow, and your future is clarified with the Five of Wands. And a little bit that is like talking about a progression, maybe advancing even more. And sorry, I'm gonna cough. Sorry. To go from the Four of Wands to the Five of Wands. But the Five of Wands also talks about there being competition and arguments and stuff to something that's supposed to be like your destiny. But, you know, what's meant to be is meant to be. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified with the Eight of Swords, and that is how you see yourself. And you're really working on things, but you don't really know where you're going. Perhaps you feel like you're kind of going in circles right now, or you feeling like a little bit lost. Because, you know, the Lovers is a decision, right? That's a decision card, and that's what's crowning you right now. Your decisions are talking about what brings you balance, the temperance, and to how to calm your shadow side with the Moon card, which is going to bring balance. There's a lot of similarities between the cards. It's the same water and the same little like path thing or whatever, but this path goes to the moon and this path goes to the sun. This is the daytime and this is the nighttime. These are this interchanging kind of flowing things and a connection between the land and the sea, right? But in the Moon card, it's the nighttime, everybody's naked, and people are not really seeing the connection. It's either in the water or on the land, and that's it. But the similarity between the card is that there's still kind of only one path. The path is up to you what it is, but the Lovers is talking about that decision, and it's crazy. It's like the same mountain too, right? Making that decision to choose what's best for yourself, but that's what causes the world. That's what causes the Ten of Swords. That's what causes even, you know, to still have more upheavals. This is kind of showing that on your path to wherever you're going, even though you're the Emperor right now, there's maybe it's saying like there's always work to be done to be a better person, or to become an enlightened person. How other people see you is Four of Pentacles clarified with the Six of Wands. So how other people see you, Scorpio, is that they all see you. Everybody sees you right now. Maybe that's kind of the problem. There's endings, whatever, past stuff coming up, talks about your future and your destiny, and maybe this is a lot of self-care that you're doing, which is also a common theme in like all these readings today, is that you're really working on yourself, and other people are seeing that, where for you to be more stable, more sure of yourself, maybe to recover from these things, ties that you've had to cut, and they're seeing you as being successful. But the Six of Wands is also just like everybody is really admiring you and noticing you and admiring you as well. So the Wheel of Fortune clarified with the King of Wands, and you know, that could be fearing change, and what the King of Wands is, this could be your hope, is to overcome any fear of change. It's keeping you up at night, and it says maybe, you know, this, even the turmoil is not over yet. And the King of Wands is somebody who really is that assertive, authoritative person who knows what they want and is confident and goes towards it. You know, and the Star is at the bottom of the deck, and so that could be, you know, really wanting to have this ultimate wish fulfillment. At the end, clarifying your outcome is, which is the Hermit, is the Five of Pentacles, and so you could still be kind of feeling abandoned and feeling like the road to success is a lonely one. These three cards popped out too, so we'll just take it because that's awesome. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles again. So really seeing too, it's kind of like giving you a little nudge that everything is going to be okay. Things are secure. You're making wise decisions, and new love is on its way. When you take care of yourself, then, everything, will fall into place as well, right? So let's get a card about yourself. The Kipper deck. Oh, poverty. Okay, so, you could still be feeling perhaps what do they call it, like an imposter syndrome, where you don't really feel worthy about the things that are happening to you. So perhaps your brain needs to catch up with the rest of your life and show you, how awesome things are going. Maybe it doesn't feel awesome because these endings have happened in the past. These 10 of Swords are in your foundation. But don't let this kind of negative feeling like you're not good enough kind of hold you back from all these things that are happening. And high honor is here. Okay, so perhaps even too, the leveling up is kind of bringing you recognition. Not putting up with stuff from anybody, and maybe bossing up in your work or in your life or your relationships. People are seeing that, and you're getting recognition for it. And then distant horizons, and that's too a mentality that you need to take. A lot of this sounds like advice, right? Maybe this is more like a progress report for you about how you're kind of going in your life, your current life situations, and it's saying, yeah, you've been putting in the work. Good job. People are noticing you, and that distant horizons, that there's a silver lining. That there's something positive that's going to come out, from all of this, because because you're putting in a lot of hard work, even though you're kind of feeling like discouraged or maybe lonely. In the end, it's lonely on the way to the top. This Four of Wands is clarified with pathway. And so that's talking about understanding, and maybe that's what this Five of Wands is about too. Understanding that the path to your destiny is a bumpy road and that it takes time. Ten of Swords. This Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Magician is clarified with two cards, the mature man and occupation. So there could have been problems, at work, where somebody kind of manipulated a situation and they won. Somebody at work who was dishonest and everything, and like you were the honest person and they were not, and they totally still won. And perhaps you are up at night feeling like this is really crappy. This is like chilling in your foundation. You're like, dude, like what the hell? Maybe somebody tried to say, oh, you weren't doing this, or they took credit for work that you did or whatever, or accusing you of being late when they're the ones who's late, stuff like that, but you were somebody who was the bigger person about it, the mature man. You're like, oh, I'm gonna pick my battles or whatever, and it wound up not even really working in your favor. But everything is going to be okay, because that's what it says, everything is fine. So even though these things are happening, maybe the Magician is like, you're still going to come out on top. Thoughts. Maybe it's causing you to kind of think about where you really want to go in life. Like, if this is the way it's going to be, then, and that could be work or not work or whatever. Like, if this is the way that's going to be, is that even what I want? That's why the outcome is the Hermit and the Family Room card and Wealthy Man. I gotta look up Family Room because I don't usually get that card. Personal space. Well, yeah, that's like the Hermit. Literally, it's a room and stands for all private or enclosed spaces such as living rooms, hotel rooms. So maybe with the Hermit, that's kind of, sorry, my throat's starting to take a sip. card signifies your personal space, such as your home, apartment, motel room, or office. And the nearby cards can be in the room. Wealthy man. Maybe you feeling left out in these situations, you know, putting these things in the past. You're feeling crappy at work, perhaps, in other situations. You're trying to make these decisions on, you know, where do you go from here after you kind of feel like you're shedding your skin and like leveling up into another situation. It's like maybe even thinking too again, like, what is really home to me? And that maybe is going to change. Perhaps a wealthy man, wealthy person is going to come and change your life, offer stability and like a new love situation. I know it sounds so literal, but that's kind of cool. Great fortune, yeah. And who is this wealthy man? And that's great fortune. Maybe you are the wealthy person. And marriage at the bottom. All three readings I got in marriage. The marriage card has come up in the Kipper deck somewhere. Let's see what this Lovers is about. The Star. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So this decision too is about kind of having this spark. And this could be maybe related in just life, not even like a love situation necessarily, whatever. Just what is giving you this lust and kind of spark for life. And the Five of Swords, kind of winning at all costs kind of things. What's really going to make you happy? Kind of no matter who it hurts. Not in the bad way, but who gets left behind with this World card and stuff, you know? Let's get the Emperor. This is you yourself. It's a crossroads, some type of decision. Wow, for wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. So you yourself being the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, you've got this message, and perhaps it's like, hey, I leveled up, who's coming with me kind of thing. You've made all these correct decisions in your life, which is like boom, 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 boom. And things are falling into place. You're even getting some haters. You're getting all sorts of stuff. Everything's kind of changing around you. Maybe down here, seems like your work situation is kind of starting to change too with the occupation card. Everything is like a domino effect of purging out of your life, but in a positive way. I asked, why is the Four of Wands in the future? You know, and it's because of the Queen of Cups. It's becoming really like a loving person and being able to show your loving side, you know, because you're having like less stress. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, working and collaborating with people, and the Ace of Swords, and having some new realizations like, you know, I'm worthy of love. These are the things that I want in love. Knight of Pentacles, I am now seeing that like maybe even too could be like pushing all these bad people out of your life. You're kind of realizing like, wow, my life is actually like a lot better or more steady or whatever, and just kind of less stress once I got those people out of life. So you're like, oh, they were kind of the common denominator of all these bad things that were happening. Like, it wasn't really me. Yeah, I asked you again too what this Ten of Swords is, and is clarified with the Temperance card. So it's putting all these negative things out of your life, all these people or jobs or whatever, just so you can have some peace finally. Why are you going to be in the Hermit mode? Why? Because the Page of Wands wasn't there? No, it's in the other reading. Page of Wands is like an offer or a thought or an interesting new person. Yeah, it's a message. Either you have that message or another message is going to be coming back, or you have this message and somebody's going to respond to it. You're going to feel kind of really left out in the cold about something. But this other card, but maybe that message could be about this Ace of Cups. It's just going to throw you into having to make another decision, the Two of Wands. And that could be holding back too, the Four of Pentacles, or wanting to hold back because you're fearing, change, fearing some type of change. Yeah, well, yeah, that's this Wheel of Fortune, fearing change. It's going to cause you to retreat. What's this message? The Hermit and the Sun. That could definitely be just somebody even saying like, I've been thinking about you a lot, and maybe they're going to say that they're thinking about you too. Could be an Aquarius. Death. Somebody wants some type of new beginning, or that this is going to cause some type of new beginning. An Ace of Wands, a new kind of like passionate beginning. Seven of Pentacles, wanting to have a solid foundation with this situation, with maybe a Virgo or an Aquarius. Ending in marriage. Not ending a marriage, ending in marriage. This relationship the final part could be marriage. Five of Wands, there's competition. Was it Five of Wands here before? Yeah. Five of Wands is coming out twice, so that's definitely something to think about as you're going through this. And not to say take things with a grain of salt, but to always kind of just be aware of these messages coming in. Competition, sideways stuff. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody could be maybe just trying to like throw you off or cause confusion or whatever. Where's this Ace of Cups coming from? Wealthy man. Five of Swords. It means somebody that you actually thought you didn't get along with before. The Empress, but you're the Emperor. No way. So in the end, this could be somebody that you were thinking of before. I think the Five of Swords was up here too. Kind of clarifying all of these things up here with the Lovers, but this could actually bring your counterpart. The World. Wow. Yeah, something to have like a fresh new start with after all this stuff that has happened. And the Queen of Pentacles. This person is very nurturing and loving, and it is really nice. The Ten of Wands, somebody that you could let your guard down with, that all these bad things that have happened to you in the past, that you've had to put in the past, is not going to happen in this situation. And the Six of Wands, that this is going to be a victory. And wealthy man and great fortune. Four of Wands, the Five of Cups. So Four of Wands with the Five of Wands clarified with this Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So a lot of kind of like passionate stuff going on, or you're going to have to be defending yourself, maybe even feeling like things guilty about stuff, about pushing people out. It's all just this in general path to get to this Ace of Cups. This is all a process and like a progress shot of pushing things out of your life and bringing in the new. what do they say on like Happy Gilmore, like pushing out, harness good, or I don't remember. And the Eight of Cups, yeah, things to move on past. Stand up for yourself. Get yourself out of these bad situations, or even the negative thinking in your own mind. Get yourself ready for the good, because the good is coming. What's some advice? I mean, I guess that was the advice. Two of Wands. Make that decision to just continue to take care of yourself. Try not to stay up too late about it. The Nine of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Focus on your happiness. And don't let yourself get over emotional. You know, using some logic sometimes to make these decisions, rather than what I guess it's what you've been doing since you got the World card and the Ten of Swords. You've just been using your logic, so continue to do so. The Ace of Wands, yeah, that new opportunities, passionate opportunities are on their way. High Priestess, that you have everything it takes. And the Wheel of Fortune, that the wheel is turning. Don't fear the change. And the Chariot, a lot of these are major arcana too, so these things are supposed to be happening in your life. Kind of always keep telling yourself that these things are supposed to be happening right now in your life. It's all good. Change is good. This is supposed to happen. Change is good. What's the outcome? The Hangman. You're going to see things differently. What's the outcome? The Seven of Cups. You're going to see that you have a lot of options, some of them good and some of them bad. The Eight of Swords. You're not going to really know exactly what to do yet. The Two of Wands, you just it's kind of the main theme here. It keeps popping out. You just have all these decisions to make. The Sun. These are all going to be for your own happiness. King of Pentacles, this is all going to be for your own stability. And the Knight of Cups, be loving. So the outcome is that everything is going to be okay. King of Swords, yeah. You're going to be using your logic, cutting out things, having a lovely and kind of like strong life that's filled with making good decisions and love. Because you're choosing love in all of these situations. And choosing love means choosing yourself. And that's a hard battle to fight. Because we're conditioned to like self-deprecate and all that kind of stuff. So that was your reading. I really hope that it resonated. Please, and that it helps you. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see other kind of readings, just leave a comment, or just leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Yeah. Oh, and thank you. I'm at 100 subscribers, and thank you so much. I'm like super grateful about it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. That sounds awesome. All right, talk to you later. Bye.